I hope and wish that the effort of these organizations will give some positive results for the contentious issues. Let such meetings be there so that the contentious issues related to the separation would get a consensus, and through consensus, the confusion is cleared. That should be the effort of all of us. In that endeavor, from Congress Party of Telangana State and on my personal behalf, I would certainly request the authorities concerned, the people concerned, to have patience and wisdom in resolving the contentious issues. In fact, the separation of a state has taken many turns, and it has been long drawn. Whenever it is a long drawn dispute or issue, it will have many manifestations. In fact, it had affected both the states now. At least now this is the time to come together to resolve the contentious issues for both the states in consultation with the state governments as well as with the central government. In that endeavor, we have got some common issues like distribution of power, irrigation, services, and common issues like bifurcation of high courts and corporations. In fact, when there was a bill in the parliament for separation, all the parties have given their views. And as it was the last session of the parliament of that period, in fact, no one wanted to delay it. They wanted to finish the issue, contentious issue, at one go, but it was not possible because of the time limit. Some of the issues have been left for future governments to resolve. Some of the issues have been raised and given indications that they would be resolved in such manner. In fact, they were not fructified into a bill or act, like Polavaram issues, like services matter, like so many other issues. In fact, distribution of Rajya Sabha MPs, distribution of MLCs, these were the issues which the central government had left for future government as well as for future governments of the two states. They thought that with all these experiences, after the division, there will not be that much hatred, that much dislike to each other, and they would come to a consensus and resolve among themselves, was thought of the central government in those days. In fact, why not it so? In fact, it should be rightly so. No one can have the division of a family or a state or anything in a legal manner. There have to be legality, morality, and prudentiality to the issues. Then only there will be justification. Here, what is the bill? Bill is a legality. But is it reflecting the wishes of the people? For example, when they have given 7 mandals to other states, have they taken the wishes of the people of those villages and those mandals? But what is the prudentiality? Prudentiality could be that the villages will be submerged in case there is a project in Polavaram. See, we were objecting to the Polavaram in the present status. We wanted to have a design change so that there will not be any immersion of the villages. But in all probability, if central government and state governments agree, and go for the project in a same manner as a national project, there has to be some prudentiality of taking the wishes of the people there from that mandal. If at all, personally and from my party, we always argue that those mandals should be part of Telangana. But in federal system, if at all they decide anything in favor of giving those villages to the other states, they have to take the will of the people. And will of the people have to be reflected in such a manner that they are agreeing willfully with the rehabilitation projects. What sort of rehabilitation projects, this government is giving or that government giving to those people who are having the difficulties of rehabilitation? Are there any packages? You are going for a bill and it is not possible and you are going for an ordinance. Whether ordinance is needed for that? Now they are going with an ordinance. Whether ordinance is needed for the will of the people? The will of the people should at least reflect in the bill. This is not the bill now. So, how to resolve such things? Resolve such things patiently and making those people agree to have the rehabilitation, agreeing for division of those villages to the state wherever it is needed. For that extent, we both the people of the two states have to come together and first demand what is the package for those people. Nobody is talking about the package to those people. That is the prudentiality. Unless we have got prudentiality, there will not be any justification. There will be fight. In fact, when there was a division of the state, all the authorities of the both regions, all the political parties of the both the regions thought that there will be a halla gulla, there will be a lot of arson from that region or this region. And central government had deployed how many battalions here for taking care of the preventive measures? But nothing had happened because people have resolved to be in separate states. That is the will of the people. Had there not been resistance, there would have been arsons and there would have been need of the battalions. It had not happened. So that is the prudentiality of the people. Are we respecting the prudentiality of the people from the political parties? Belonging to a political party, we are not. We are trying to be Atman, one against the other. We are trying to be, smart against one party of the other. Let us, for the sake of the people, there are issues. There are issues, and I belong to a party which has been fighting for separate Telangana. We have been giving inputs for the preparation of the bill. We are part of the preparation of a bill. That's why let me have my say. I am not taking much of the time. This is one example I am giving. People are talking about power. Are you not ready for listening to the reason? Otherwise, you can stop. You can stop me. But you cannot stop me in telling to the people that these are the issues. These are the issues and these are the ways how to go about it. About power, distribution of power. Power distribution among the states from central government, among the region to region, there is a formula called Gadgil formula. It is not developed by the separate state bill. It has been there all over the country. In accordance with Gadgil formula, wherever the consumption is there, based on the consumption of the power, there is a distribution. And that distribution is through government order 53. 53 is not the wish of any government. It has been there, Rajshekar Reddy's government, it has been there earlier. It is part of the Gadgil formula enunciated by the central government. Not only for these two states, for any state. These are the issues which we have to put forward. Same is the case with services. Same is the case with High Court. Same is the case with so many things. Unless you develop a consensus on contentious issues, there is no result of your meeting. So let there be patience among parties, let there be patience among the organizers, to listen to every point of view and develop a consensus. I cannot bulldoze them, neither they can bulldoze me, neither you both can bulldoze people. People are wise. So their wish has to be reflected in the bill. That is my wish, and certainly the central government and the state governments should see to it that the will of the people of the both regions would reflect in all the bills and amendments which are going to come forward as part of the division. Thank you.
The University Hyderabad has been created as per the 6-point formula. I have to raise this issue. University Hyderabad, which was created 30 years ago, when the Telangana agitation was there in 1969, was created as part of the 6-point formula. We have to now discuss, what is the status of that university.